All right, what is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? My name is Phil Nagy. Nagy on Sports is the channel. Again, only place on YouTube you're going to find simulated sporting events with live original commentary. Going to hit you with another quick mock draft video. Our last one actually did pretty well for us. Well over 500 views and some people roasting me in the comments. So you know it's a good mock draft if you're getting roasted in the comments. Hey, LA. Hey, George. Welcome in. Good to have you on. So without further ado, let's jump right on into it. I did play with these sliders a little bit, care for positional value, randomness, and draft needs, just to try to mix it up, see how we could do things a little bit differently. All right, dare we try to trade up for Fernando Mendoza? What would it take to trade that? Just for shoots and giggles. I almost a 5% chance we have to trade 6, 24, and 39. Would you do 6, 39, and next year's 1? Yeah, you can't do it. You just can't do it to get Mendoza. Sorry, it's just not happening, friends. All right. The jury's still out on Shedeur, I think, is where we're at. Oh, Tate to the Giants. All right, so we got Arvell Reese, we got David Bates, we got 2 stud defenders here on the board. So let's see if one of these teams is hungry for a defender. The Carolina Panthers at 19, the Chargers at 22. I don't really want to go back that far, so we'll just go ahead and take the next best receiver on the board here for us, which is going to be Jordan Tyson. So Jordan Tyson to the Browns. We've had Tate in a few different ones. LA, we'll talk about Shedeur other times. It's not that I'm anti-Shedeur. It's just that I'm not sure if the new coach is going to be a fan, and he's a project, and are they going to be willing to wait, and if so, for how long? Those are the things that I think about. All right, so again, we can take the best guard, Concepcion or Lomo's right there. I already told you that getting Lomo, I think he's the safest of the tackle picks, specifically on the left tackle side. I like Dewan back on the right. There goes Vega Ione. And now we're into the second round very quickly here. But we took Jordan Tyson, wide receiver out of Arizona State. All right. If you wanted to go quarterback here, Ty Simpson is sitting here waiting for you. I don't love that pick for us here. Messidor had a great playoff run. What kind of trades are we looking at here? Somebody wants 44. How much is Dallas willing to give us to move up? This trade, your team owner will veto it. That's so funny. Oh, they have 44 at 103. They would give me a third next year to get it done. Nah, that's all right. Thank you for your time. So Pregnon's like the second best guard in the draft. Again, great senior year. Really nice PFF grades for him. 6'5", 318. You can go with another tackle. Again, the 2 Big Ten tackles are here as well. Dylan Thieneman is there. A lot of really good defensive players, but we don't need really good defensive players right now. We need functional offensive players. So I'm going to go ahead and go with Pregnon in the middle to help our offensive line. Hey, Carter, welcome in. Tate had gone the pick before, Bo. Otherwise, I would have taken Tate. You can see the picks happening on the left. If you're Trinidad Chambliss to the Steelers at pick 53. Oh, my. That I did not see coming. There's McNeil Warren, the very talented safety out of Toledo. All right, here we go. Pick number 70. Elijah Surratt at 70 is still there. Wow. As well as Jacoby Lane, Chris Brazel II. Can go with a center and Jake Slaughter. I mean, we all watched what Surratt just did. Brazel's bigger. You could have not a great junior year, but a better senior year. But the kid is 6'5", 200 pounds. That's a body type that we just don't really have, especially with the Chief probably not coming back. But Surratt's had such a good year as well. And he is 6'2", 213. I think you go with the championship pedigree. Nope, he's still right here at 93. We probably have to take him now if we want to take him, Bo. I've taken him in every draft, every mock. Here's Zachariah Branch, as you were talking about him being mocked at 24 LA. He's still here available, and it says his average draft position is 86. Again, on everybody that's doing these PFF ones. Look at this. We're at 66. His average draft position is 39. How can we not run to the podium for Surratt? Now we've got 2 physical receivers. That pushes Judy down the depth chart. That's ultimately what I want, regardless of who the quarterback is. And again, I'm fine with giving Shedeur the season. I just want to get him some help. And then there's way more quarterbacks of high-end caliber available in 2027. If you stink again, you can go get your choice of Arch Manning or Julian Sayin or Lenora Sellers or Brendan Sorsby or Jaden Mayava or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Maybe he'll still be there. We'll take him right here if he's on the clock for you, right here. Come on, give me some love. Give me some love. He is off the clock, I'm afraid. Who took him? Bo's guy is Jacob Rodriguez, by the way. There you go. He went to the Dolphins with pick number 87. All right, we're into round 4 here now. Start to build some depth, whether that's running back. We still could go offensive lineman here. We could go safety. Will Lee was a 5-star kid. He had a really good freshman year. He's kind of peaked off after that. 6'1", 189, not bad size. We just saw what Kamara did. He was the one who blocked the punt, which ripped the game wide open. Tight ends, you got Cuevas here. You got Joe Royer here. If you wanted to go with tight ends, Eli Raridon as well. So we're going to kind of just go again, start to build some of that depth. So again, former 5-star pedigree, Will Lee the third, Texas A&M, giving us another corner to see if, I'm not sure if Martin Emerson's going to re-sign. Tyson Campbell and Ward are great on the outsides, but Ward is not getting any younger. So having another guy in the hopper in 2 or 3 years to be a stud, I think is a great pick. And you can never have enough good corners. Let's just say what it is. You can't have enough good corners, can you? Tickling away here at the draft. And starting round number 5. All right, we got 3 picks in the next 8. So we could package them if we want. Let's keep building some depth pieces. I don't know much about this guy, Reed Adams. He had a good junior year, not a great senior year. 6'5", 325 as a highly rated player. There's Zig Benosin as well. I think right now, just so that I know we're not going to miss out on, we still need a center. So I'm going to go with Pat Coogan. Came over from Notre Dame to Indiana, won the national championship there. The dude's a winner. The dude's a stud. I think that would be a nice pick here for the Browns. All right, now let's go ahead and start to look position specific here at 144. So if we're going to go with a running back to pair with Quinshon Judkins, those are the guys who are available to us at this juncture. If we want to go with a tight end that we can pair with Fannin, those are what our options are here. Oscar Delp was very hyped early in the season and just did not have a great season. They thought he was going to be Brock Bowers 2.0, and he just didn't have it. Actually, I really like Daquan Wright. He's had a nice season. He's a big physical 6'4", 255, a big body. Kittlesman's also a nice big body as well. I'm going to go ahead and take Daquan Wright, tight end out of Ole Miss. And my guess is that the Browns would trade out of this spot, but if we're going to go ahead and keep it, let's go ahead and go with, again, it feels like kind of crazy to keep drafting guys who just won the championship, but man, it's hard to give a Diego Pavia. I do not need that on my team. Jermaine Matthews is not even coming out, so this thing needs to update. Again, there's not really a bad choice here. Harold Perkins, I think he's more of an edge rushing linebacker, 6'1", 222, so he's kind of a little bit of a spot rusher. Aiden Fisher, again, if we're going to continue to get this dude, just tackles everything. Great leader, 6'1", 231. Bishop Fitzgerald here, really nice season. I love that, actually. 5'11", 205. Give ourselves some safety help. Bishop Fitzgerald to go into that 3 safety look with Hickman and Grant Delpit. Now we sit and wait for about 65 draft picks. Again, appreciate you being on. My name is Phil Nagy. Nagy on Sports is the channel. Usually we're simulating sporting events, slow simming them with live original commentary. Started to add a few mock drafts to the channel as well. Thanks to all of the new subscribers that have showed up in the last few days. Really appreciate you guys. Also hit that thumbs up button if you don't mind. And leave comments. I love to read the comments, even if you're trying to light me up because I'm terrible at this mock draft thing. I appreciate the feedback and I appreciate you watching. Also, very humble shout out and unsolicited feedback to go check out our guy, Zach Jackson. Writes for The Athletic, Browns beat reporter Zach Jackson and Friends is the name of his podcast. Super nice guy. We've been in contact several different times. And actually, if you listen to the Zach Jackson and Friends theme song at the beginning and ends of his podcast, I wrote both of those and recorded them for him. So it's pretty fun. Chad Powers. I haven't watched the show. Is it a good show? I haven't watched it. Kalen Black had a pretty nice championship game as well, but I'm going to get a little bit leery about taking all of the Hoosiers that are available to be drafted, although they obviously did have a good team. Zane Duran is a guy, again, he's kind of gotten worse over the course of the year, but a tough season. Again, it would just be D-line depth at this point. And again, with 205, I mean, you're just sort of looking for a little flash in the pan. None of these names are really jumping off the page at me unless you want to take one of these long-term project quarterbacks. We still have not taken a running back. So I still want to maintain a running back with this draft. So I'm going to look at Jam Miller. Not the best grades, 5'10", 221. I just need somebody who can be able to hold up between the tackles. We know Chip can do it. Kalen Black, again, had a really good season, 5'10", 211, but man, he hit the hard, and those guys bounced off him. So here we go. Here I am drafting Indiana players again. I need to check it out, Bo. I don't know what CUT is, Carter, so no, I haven't gotten into it yet. Is that college football ultimate team? Is that what you mean by that? Like Madden is mutt? College ultimate team. No, I have not. I actually have never done any of the ultimate teams on any of the games before. It's like you get packs of players and you kind of like build your roster full of like free agents, right? Isn't that sort of what it's like? And you sort of just get lucky or they encourage you to spend money. Isn't that basically what happens? If I'm understanding correctly. Oh, who do we want for Mr. Irrelevant? For our team, at least. Let's, what do we need? Let's get more offensive line help here. You see where we're at with the tackles and the guards. So, Fernando Carmona, 6'5", 325, played in the SEC. Josh Thompson from the SEC. Not a great year, though, especially with his zone scheme. I don't even know if we're going to be playing a zone scheme, so who knows? Who knows what we're going to do? Luke Pettibone, that's a name I'll say. Consistent. I know he's a consistent player, 6'2", 310. He can either be a backup center or maybe we shift him to guard. We'll see how that goes. And that's who we're going to take with our final pick. Don't go down the rabbit hole. You spent thousands on building the greatest team. Oh, you pulled a 96 Caden Curry. There you go. That's fun. All right, let's take a look at this draft pick here. It told us to draft Ty Simpson because, again, it's telling us that we need a quarterback. This one, it didn't feel like a quarterback was where we needed to go. So we went Jordan Tyson with the number 6 pick. Again, this is the PFF big board, I think, on the right side. They don't publish that list for you. Caleb Lomo right there at the 24th pick. Then we went with the guard, like the second best guard on the board, Pregnon. Then we went the first of our 3 national champion Indiana Hoosiers and Elijah Surratt. That was a great pick. You can see we got him earlier than we should have, or later than we should have. Willie, again, a former 5-star kid when Texas A&M first started paying for their 5 stars. Didn't really turn into the superstar that they wanted, but the pedigree's there, and he's a fantastic athlete. Pat Coogan to anchor the middle of our line. Kid's just a winner. Played at Notre Dame, and then obviously transfers to Indiana to win the ship. Taquan Elliott, big physical tight end out of Ole Miss. Bishop Fitzgerald, really high PFF grade here his senior year. Kalen Black, who, again, we just watched. And Luke Pettibone. So I got a B plus on this one. I'm in the bottom 40% of the Browns mock drafts. There you go. So roast me all you want. But that's what it looks like here today. Appreciate you guys being on. And, Carter, there you go. Texas Tech has a cupcake schedule for you. That's Bo's team. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to let you get back to the rest of your weekend. AFC Championship Sim coming up tomorrow or Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your evenings. Take care of yourselves wherever you may be. Appreciate you joining me here for this one. Browns would be better if they drafted like this. That's the whole point. They got to get better, and they got to get better at a lot of positions. They got to get better in a lot of positions in a hurry. So, appreciate you joining me. Today we'll say, as always, go Browns!